I feel really, really upset right now. I'm really upset. I feel devastated. I feel pissed off. I'm so angry right now. I'm sad as fuck right now because my car got broken into today in broad daylight, downtown Los Angeles. My shit got broken into. You want to see? Look, this crazy shit. Someone busted my window, and I had my backpack, and they stole my backpack with my laptop in it, with my wallet that had $1,200 cash in it that I'd been saving. And I'll say this, I was even skipping meals to save that money because I have to pay for my registration, which I didn't realize was expired on June 14th. So I just figured as long as I paid it by June, I'd be good. But no, it expired. So I had to pay. I had to get everything together, and I got everything together. And I'd been saving this money because I knew that it was coming up. Every fucking dollar! No, actually, I had a $20 bill in my bra. And I remember thinking when I was situating myself and walking into the space, walking into the event, and I made a little video as I was leaving my car. So that was the last moment that my life was normal. I have it on video. But then, it's just so crazy because the experience that I had at DisclosureFest was incredible. And I think, honestly, it was one of the most beautiful, heavenly experiences that I've ever had with other people. Pure love. Pure love. People brought food just to give away, organic, like fresh food that was just freshly picked, to share this love with people. Here, you can give a donation if you want to. You don't even have to, but here, I brought this for you. Like, that's the spirit, and everybody there was a spiritual event. And there was live music, like over here, live music over here. There's all these little classes and things going on, workshops going on, yoga, meditations, healings, like all this cool, progressive, spiritual stuff going on in this little space. And like, I go with an open heart, and it was just such a blissful experience connecting with brand new people that, like, I felt like I've known forever. And just really, it was almost like we were living in a slice of heaven on earth. That's what it was feeling like. And I was literally leaving the place, floating on a cloud to my car. Happy. I had my girls. They had a fun day. We all ate really healthy. They had coconut and like sprouted brown rice, which was, just this experience was so new, and it like revived me in a way. This experience to go to DisclosureFest with all these people and to share the really nice, sweet experience that I did with them and have the conversations and make the connections that I did. But then to go directly from that and then go and then walk up to my car and see the back window out, but I'm like, as I'm walking up, I remember saying, I think I even said out loud, oh, I didn't leave the window down, did I? Damn. And I remember, like, that was the narrative in my mind at that moment. And then as I got closer, I saw the glass on the floor right outside my window. And I was looking around like, damn, that couldn't be my car. But it was my car. And I looked in the back, and my backpack was gone. My little overnight bag was gone, because I'm in transition right now. I'm moving out of this apartment with my ex, and it's awful living there, existing, like having to share space with him. We're not together, so like I don't want to be there, and I feel stuck, and it just seems like one delay after another. I'm not gonna cry, but I was saving, and so I was saving money to move out of the apartment that I live in with him, And then I found out about my car registration, so I figured, okay, all that money I'll just put towards that. Perfect. I've been busting my ass to save that money. And it was all in my wallet that was in my backpack. And my laptop was stolen. And my journal with all of the messages and the writings and the conversations that I've been having with heaven. Like, for me, that is the most valuable thing in the world to me. And to have that taken from me, that's not right. And I'm so nice to people. I give everything to people. I care for people and I nurture people to make them feel good and comfortable. Even if it's not my business, like, I want to make everybody feel good and loved and valuable and like they're needed. I do that for strangers. This is so awful. I hate it, but this is so awful and it's so uncomfortable and I feel so shitty and I feel so empty. I feel so empty. My fucking laptop. And so 3 nights ago, my laptop was in my backpack and it fell out of the car when I was getting out after work. When I got home, my laptop fell and it fell on the ground. And then when I got upstairs, I didn't open my laptop at all. But then the next night the next morning when I did. I wasn't going to, but I did. I went to do some work on my laptop and it was frozen. I'd click on this, it wasn't typing letters like my password. I wasn't not able to do any of that. But then it seemed like it was like catching up, and I'm thinking, okay, where do I take it to get it repaired? I'm thinking about all of these things and asking my mom, like, damn, Mom, this happened, for HP, I have to send it in. And she's like, no, maybe go to Best Buy, check in with the Geek Squad and see if they can help you. They can do a free diagnostic test. So I had that conversation, and so within that, I remember hearing so loud and clear a voice of heaven saying, save your desktop onto a flash drive. And I had a 32 megabyte flash drive saved, like, from a year ago. And I just had it saved, and they said, go, it's in your top drawer, go get it and back up save your desktop. And quite honestly, I don't even know if it actually saved. I mean, I'm praying that it did, but what happened was before I went to bed that night when I heard heaven say that to me, I copied my desktop folder, and then I copied it into the flash drive, and then I went to bed. And then in the morning, I just figured that it had done it. I didn't double check. I woke up a little bit late, and I just assumed that it did it, and I figured, okay, if it didn't do it, I can just, redo it later. So I'm not even sure if everything did back up. I'm not sure. Oh my God, that's so awful. So yeah, I hope that it did back up, but heaven told me to do it, and thank God. Thank you so much. And I'm just thinking about what could I have done differently? I fucked up. Something bad happened. So what did I do? I did something wrong, but I'm thinking I didn't, though. I consciously made the decision to not bring my wallet. I didn't want to bring my little purse. I did not want to. I wanted to be free. I always have bags and heavy, and I'm always carrying shit around. And I made the decision I didn't want to take anything, and I didn't want to bring any money. I put a $20 bill in my bra if I needed any food or whatever, something little to just like remember it or remember the experience or whatever, something I could take home, you know, that I liked. I didn't plan on buying anything because I have to pay for my registration on Monday. So I wasn't going to buy anything. I left everything in here. So I consciously made the decision, and I'm guided. Like, I wake up in the morning every day and I ask, you know, God, guide me so that I know, like, and talk to me clearly and loud so that I can make the right decision throughout my day. And I want to feel like I'm just in tune with the things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm not perfect at it. I haven't mastered that, but I know that as I walked away in video, I was so happy, and I could just, thinking back right now, I just felt so free, and I was so excited to just go float around at this little event. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't want my bag. I didn't want it's little. I didn't want it. I didn't want to bring all my money. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to go and have fun and enjoy the people and the experience and whatever it was there, you know, to indulge myself in and on a spiritual basis. That is so fun to me, and that's everything to me. And those are the things that I like to do. And so I know that it wasn't wrong of me to leave my backpack or to leave my money, because I didn't want to bring my money. I didn't want to. But then now someone else has it. All of it that I saved, all the money from last week that I got paid, and I put it right in there. It's all cash. But I just have to think about the lesson in it. I have to think about the lesson in it. And off the top of my head, you know, I do feel shitty. I feel awful. I feel so empty. But when, you know, I'm a spiritual teacher, you know, here to really help the world evolve. And even talking today with someone, like, we were talking about how we were both on Earth's elevation team. You know, we're here to elevate this planet. And in this moment, I had to elevate my perspective. I really, truly had to step outside of myself. Like, I almost had a breakdown. And I had to step outside of myself. And, like, what I've learned to do, what heaven told me to do, is in moments when I feel like life is getting too difficult and, like, too messy or too complicated or painful, heaven told me to elevate my perspective and literally, like, visualize myself above the planet, looking down at all the happenings happening and all the goings on going on, and look at it from that perspective, because I know that we just come here to learn, and then we go back home. And so when I elevated my perspective, I had comfort, and, you know, I have to, no negativity, nothing. I can't experience any of that. So how do I move forward in positivity and in love? Excuse me. The first thing I did was send whoever stole my stuff and whoever broke into my car, I sent them love. I sent them love. I asked for God to send his, God is a guy and a girl. It's masculine, feminine. So I asked God, which is both mother and father. I asked God to send their angels. Or God is one, but that's a different conversation. But I asked God to send their angels. Not his angels, not her angels. It's whatever. I don't need to get stuck on that. Anyway, this is not funny. I asked God to send that person love. And if they had friends, like the lookout or whatever, send them love too. Genuinely. Like, authentically. Like, whatever's going on with them, please send them so much love that it's filling all those gaps inside of them that they felt like they had to do that to me. Like, heal them, please. And that was, like, one of the first things that I did. My phone was dead. I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't take a picture. I couldn't call the police and like document, okay, this is what happened. There's glass on the ground. You can see they clearly broke into my car. You know, to document, you know, the evidence or whatever, you know, so I could add that maybe to the police report. I don't know how they do it. I've never had an experience like this. But the point is, I realized that I need to just stay with that elevated perspective and recognize that there's a lesson in it. And for me, I think the lesson is one of detachment, because I'm very attached to my things and to things in general. The lesson of detachment, as well as the lesson of like all of that heaven writing. I really need to put that into action. I need to move forward with that stuff. Heaven is not talking to me and hasn't been guiding me my whole life to be sitting in a notebook somewhere. Why did it have to come to this? And is this what it's gonna have to take for me to really like put myself out there for the world to experience and indulge in this heavenly energy that's wanting to be indulged in and experienced and engaged with? Heaven is waiting for this whole planet to reach out to them. Why is it taking something like this to like shake me so hard and say, Shannon, move. You know that you're teaching 5 classes. Go teach them. Get your curriculum together, your syllabus. Get it all together. Like, stop saying you're so confused and there's so much there. Just do, like, streamline it. Just do it. Do it now. $1,200. Get that back. Work for it. Doing what we have told you to do. Teach your classes. Do healings. Do your spiritual counseling. That's what you're alive for. So, I've just been really nervous and scared, but it's Saturday. I got paid yesterday. I'm not going to get paid for another week. I don't have any money. All of my money was in that. So, in the next, I have to pay my registration for my car. I have to pay my car note. I was supposed to do that today. I don't have the money though. Gosh. So I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm really going to figure my life out. I just got little file tabs, folder tabs for my folder. I just took out this whole stack of heaven writings, took that out, put new folder tabs in my notebook, put blank paper in each one, and for all the classes I'm teaching, I made a tab for each one. I did an overall thing. Like, I was just really moving forward with this, but I think that I just need to move faster. And that stuff was so valuable to me. More valuable than anything that I have, except my life and except my dogs. Like, within my little world of my daily life, I don't see my mom and dad every day. I'm so grateful that they're good and they're healthy and, you know, they're okay. But in terms of my daily life and interactions and the things that I engage with every day, I'm good. My girls are good. And we actually had an amazing day. So I don't want to be suppressed, have my energy be suppressed because of this negativity. I don't want the actions of somebody else to affect all of this positivity going on. I refuse. And I just think that I need to remember that. And in the moments when I'm feeling sad and pissed off, I need to remember to elevate my perspective. So I'm gonna go. It's 10:22 on June 23rd, 2018. And yeah, I am off. David Wilcox was there. I think Corey Goode was there. I didn't even go see them. the people that I was connecting with, that was everything to me. I didn't want anything else. I didn't even go dance. I danced a little bit, like, you know, in our little space, but I connected with Sparky. Like that, I think that is going to be a really great connection. Just, oh my gosh, just, I feel like I connected with my soul family, like a handful of people. It was such a beautiful experience that I had today. So I'm just going to remember that. I mean, I do need to figure out what I'm going to do about that. You know, tonight I can't do anything. If I put a blanket up, is that going to make it obvious? I don't know. Like, tomorrow's Sunday. How am I going to get this fixed? I can't even do all that right now. I'm safe. My girls are safe. They took my fucking lunch bag. For real? Oh my gosh. So I need to go upstairs and actually email the police officer that took the police report. I need to email him a list of all the stuff that was stolen.